welcome back to another episode of Trappers, Trails, and Tales. So in this little episode, we're just inside the shed. I'm just doing some prep work. Got about 2 weeks left of trapping season. I'm pretty well all done with the beaver, but I'm hoping to get some spring muskrat trapping in. So as I prepare for the upcoming muskrat season, I've decided to try out a couple of new gadgets. Don't really like getting into the gadget routine there, buying everything that comes out on the market. Just because it all ends up in the back of my truck and then from there into the back of the shed here, and I never ever use it. But I really wanted to give these items an honest try. I was at the Fur Harvester's store, and I bought a couple of these Hagz clips. I've watched a couple of trapping shows on them. They seem to work good and nothing but good stuff about them. So I have to buy a couple packages just to give them an honest try to see if they work. The first one is called Hagz Body Grip Stabilizer. As you can see, it's just a little clip, and this actually goes into the spring of the 110 or 120 or whatever trap you're using, and gets jammed in there or clamped in there, and then this hole right here slides over your 3/8 fiberglass rod. So the next style of Hagz clips I decided I was going to try this year. These are a multi-use trap stabilizer. Fits most 1.5s and smaller foothold traps. So as you can see, it's a little different than the one, and I'll give you a close-up of these once I got them mounted on the fiberglass rod. But again, this style here is for your foothold traps, and again, these ones here are for your cona bears. Okay, so this cona bear clip, once it's mounted on the trap, you can see right here how it fits on there. Very simple. Clamps onto the center spring or the center coil, and that'll stay in place there. That's basically what it looks like when it's mounted on the cona bear. So as you can see here, I've mounted the cona bear on the fiberglass pole with the clip. And again, all it does is fit on there. You can slide it to adjust it whatever depth. And from what I've seen on these clips there, what you normally do is you set the trap half under the water with the carrot above the water line. I'm sure these would definitely work under the ice for muskrats. I don't chase a lot of rats under the ice anymore, just due to the fact I just don't have time to do it. I got to get my beaver quotas and that there. So, but yeah, I would definitely, I wouldn't hesitate using these under the ice. And what I usually do when I do trap muskrats, or when I did trap muskrats under the ice, I like putting ribbon in with the carrot. I don't know how well you can see that, but it just adds to it. Just adds to it as an attractor. Either green or orange or yellow. I don't think it really matters, but it just helps for the muskrat to locate your set. So your next Hagz clip is for the foothold traps, the 1.5s here that I use, and you can see they work very good. Sit nice. They sit nice and level on the clip. And these again are adjustable to whatever depth you want. Here I have these little spring clips for your bait, and again, these are all adjustable. So when I'm using this, or when I will be using this, I'll set this trap probably about 2 inches below the water. And then I'll adjust this that it's, I don't know, maybe about 4 inches above the water. And yeah, I can definitely see this set really working well. The third little gadget I'm going to be trying out this spring for muskrat trapping. I have used this set before. I hadn't had no luck with it. It doesn't mean it's not going to work. What it is just a little, I don't know how well you can see that. Basically 2 little arms that jawed out. And this is like spring steel that you can press it and you can adjust it up and down the rod. So all this works. Your trap just sits on those 2 little arms, like so. well, again, I don't know how well you can see it, but it just goes underneath your spring mechanism here. And again, that's all it is. Fasten the chain to the rod, and again, you adjust your bait. Adjust your bait up or down, whatever height you want. Again, I've only used this a couple times. I haven't even caught a muskrat in it, but I still have faith that they will work. Just I didn't give them an honest try. So as most of you knows, when I'm trapping muskrats, I like using floats, just due to the fact the two creek systems I trap, they fluctuate in water so much there that that seems to be about the only thing that'll work for me. And when I'm using floats, I'm basically taking advantage of the muskrat's habit of crawling up on the logs to groom themselves. They feed, they use as toilets and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons I like using my floats. But I'm definitely going to try these clips. I got a couple of spots where the water don't fluctuate as much, a couple ponds, a couple little lakes. So I'll just I'm definitely going to give them an honest try. And yeah, once the season opens, if I do get any open water, I'll definitely be posting videos and definitely show you how they work out and how they fare out on my line. So on that little note, we're just going to let you go and hope to see you on the next adventure at Trappers, Trails, and Tales. Later, guys.